Hi, this is today's daily for Wednesday, December 18th, 2019. So give me a second while I'm going to shuffle my cards. Okay, so let's get started with the daily for today, okay? The first card that comes up is the Temperance card. This card is for, and you know what, I want to turn this around so you guys don't have to watch this upside down. So you have the Temperance card here today. The Temperance card is going to speak about sharing something with somebody else. This is going to be for Aries today, sorry. Aries, the Temperance card talks about you sharing something with somebody else. You also may be stepping into something that you are unsure of or unsure of the elements. What I mean by that is, when you look at the Temperance card and you see somebody stepping into the water, you don't know whether a situation that you're stepping into is going to be cold, it's going to be hot, meaning that the feelings in the room or itself is going to be room temperature, meaning everybody's going to be friendly, kind, and open, or whether you're going to deal with somebody who's frigid and cold and standoffish. So it's hard to tell what you're going to deal with today, but it is saying that you're going to experience different types of attitudes today. You're also going to experience different types of opinions. So you're pretty much, Aries, going to work with somebody today that, or deal with somebody today that has a different opinion maybe than you. And your job today will be to try to persuade or explain to them why, in fact, you feel the way you do, and trying to get them to see your point of view. That's for Aries. Leo, I have the Three of Wands. So you are definitely taking a risk today or trying to make a decision today on whether to move forward in a situation or to let something go. So Leos, today you're going to be making decisions. I do feel like they're going to be positive, and I feel like the outcome is going to be good as long as you stay on point. The minute you take your focus off of what you're doing, you're going to have a problem. Sag, your card today is the Queen of Swords. So you are definitely taking leadership today. You're taking control. You're finding direction. You're moving forward. You're also trying to have others follow in the right direction. So you may be dealing with a younger person who is needing your help on how to get their life back in order. So I do feel like you're helping someone. Cancer, today you have the Death card. So Cancer, something may have ended around you recently, or there may have been an ending to a situation. This can be a good thing too, because maybe something that was toxic and no good for you is finally over. And this will allow things to go better, things to go your way. This will allow you to be yourself again and to start doing things in the way you need to. Pisces, you have the Five of Pentacles. With the Five of Pentacles, Pisces, somebody definitely has either left you out in the cold, or you decided to walk away from somebody else. Or maybe you hung up the phone on somebody. Did you have an argument yesterday with somebody? Did you expect them to call back and they didn't? Well, expect that maybe today to hear from them. Scorpios, you have the Page of Swords. It's like you're being given one more chance, or you're giving somebody else one more try. And it feels like it is going to be today. There may be communication for Scorpios today. So either somebody will be reaching out to you that is a Scorpio, or if you're a Scorpio, you may be reaching out to somebody else. But I do feel like Scorpios are definitely trying to stay in tune, stay in balance, or stay in the relationship. I don't feel like Scorpios are ending anything by the end of this year. I just don't. Capricorns, I do got the Devil card for you, but it is in reversed. So that is meaning that the toxic things that were around you or that you've been dealing with are finally going to calm down. It feels like there's been a lot of upheaval, a lot of confusion, a lot of disarray, also a lot of drama. So whoever was dealing with all that drama, Capricorns, it is done. Virgo, I have the Six of Cups for Virgo. Virgo, this is talking about somebody wanting to share something with you. It's also saying that you have backup already prepared. In other words, for some of you, you may be changing a job or wanting to change career. It's like you've already been where you are for so long, or you have the experience that is needed in order to go forward. So Virgo seems to talk about more of job and being prepared for something. Relationship-wise for Virgos, I do feel like somebody does have a beating heart for you, so you will hear about that soon. Taurus, I do have Five of Swords. Taurus has the Five of Swords, and I do feel like with Taurus, this is definitely somebody looking back on a situation or getting over past arguments, letting something go, trying to find a way to forgive. That's exactly what Tauruses are doing. Gemini. Gemini is the magician. So Gemini, you definitely have somebody who may be either pulling tricks, trying to manipulate you, trying to be a narcissist. So be very careful. Somebody may communicate with you today or reach out to you and try to make you feel that they're trying to fix something or do something correctly. But I do feel like you have to be careful because there could be a moon in the background. Definitely being deceptive. That's what I hear, deceptive. So be careful. Not everybody, but there is someone. Okay. Libra. Libra, you definitely have the Knight of Swords, so you're moving quickly, moving fast through something. You're trying to complete something. You're trying to handle a lot of things at one time. It's like you're juggling. It's like you are that, juggler at the circus. You are juggling everything, but you're finding balance. So I applaud you, Libras. You're doing pretty good today, trying to get everything taken care of. Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the Five of Wands. Aquarius, I don't know who you're still arguing with or who you're not agreeing with, but it feels like you're keeping somebody at a distance. You're also not being fair. I want you to listen, Aquarius, to somebody's, at least to their point of view. Doesn't mean you have to agree with it. Doesn't mean you have to like it. I just want you to listen to it, okay? Aquarians, there's somebody who wants to show you something or explain something to you, but you're not trying to see their side. So I want you to put yourself in their shoes just for a minute. Just for a minute, put your ego down, or the person you're dealing with needs to put their ego down so that they can hear what you're trying to explain and your point of view. Because it does feel like it is pretty strong here. For a lot of you today that are going to be watching this video, I do get the Queen of Cups. And with the Queen of Cups for everyone in this room, I am going to say that the Queen of Cups, she is looking, or he, is looking very clearly and carefully, strategically, at what they have. They're also trying to see if this is definitely the same as it was before. Somebody's trying to compare something. Somebody's trying to say, is this person treating me the same as they did before? Is it going to be better? Is this person coming to me in a different way? Are they coming at me in a different way? Is this person's behavior changed at all? Or is it going to be the same old thing? Some of you are definitely trying to decipher whether or not somebody is if somebody did make changes or if somebody is willing to make changes in order to make something work. So I do feel like you're going to make a decision here very quickly on whether or not you're going to accept an offer or an invitation. I do feel that, and I feel like a lot of you are panicking about the holidays, but I don't want you to, because I want you to be more focused on what's coming for the new year in January. It's going to talk about you making all these changes, and I mean some of you are making drastic changes to make your life better, to take yourself out of the drama situations, out of this control situation, and I think you're going to also enjoy the new curriculum I'm going to have for January starting 2020. We are going to be on a very scheduled pace, so you'll know every day what I'm doing at a certain time, and that is going to be my loyalty to you. So you will see there is going to be a different change of patterns here for 2020. Okay, so with that being said, I wanted to upload this daily, get all that done. I also wanted to let you know, if you're interested in a mini read today, we're going to get those done. Again, the mini read is $100 US, but it is much cheaper than you getting a 30-minute reading. But if you are interested in getting some details, please join me today on my live, which I will be doing very shortly after this video is lifted up. And from there, we will get your unanswered questions answered. Let's find out why they're doing what they're doing. Let's find out why they did what they did. And let's find out if they're going to come back and repair the damages that they caused. All right? So with that being said, oh, okay. So my grandmother's giving me a message. All right. So what are we talking about exactly? There is something about a closing of something. Something's going to be closed. It could be an airport, because I'm hearing closing. So maybe there is a threat at an airport. Again, this is being documented today on the 18th, right? Wednesday. This is being documented that somewhere, it could be California or Las Vegas, or Texas, but I do hear that something is closing, and it feels like an airport. There may be a threat of some sort at an airport that is coming. Should be within the next 24 to 48 hours at the most. Everybody take precautions if you do, in fact, have to go to an airport. I also feel like somebody's going to have something to do with either fixing or helping a friend. So a friend is in definitely much of your need to help them. They are in need of your help. That's the best way to say it. They're in need of your help. I also feel like some of you, it's getting on your nerves, or your mother's getting on your nerves, or you're feeling like you have to answer to this person all the time. But I want you to understand something. When your mother's finally gone, you will regret your behaviors and choices for some of you. So I want you to fix that now. Because even though, yeah, people can be a pain in the butt, yeah, people can be nosy, yeah, people can get on your nerves, but you know what? You only get one mother. So whoever that's for, you need to straighten your ass out and be happy that you have one, because people like myself and other people don't have their mother anymore. So I'm going to tell whoever that is, grow up and realize the blessing that you do have right now, because one day when it's not there, you're going to wish it was. Mark my words, put it in writing, stamp it, date it that I said it. Okay. I'm also hearing, too, something about the Chronicles. I'm also getting that for someone out there, there is some type of new either play, story, movie, something that is going to be produced by you or handled by you. I feel like there's something that's going to be brought to your attention and an offer made to you to do this producing. I don't know who that's for. Maybe Jelly J. So if you got that message is for you. I do feel like there is also going to be somebody who's so stressed out about their weight, worrying about their weight, or making themselves sick trying to lose weight. You need to go to the doctor and find out what kind of regimen you need to be on. It's not going to come off overnight. You need to take one day at a time, but every day will be better. Each day will be better. And before you know it, you'll have the weight off that you want. I do get, for some of you, it is in reference to either an auction of some sort. It feels like there's an auction of some sort. So something is definitely going to be sold or auctioned, or you may be at an auction making some type of purchase. Some of you, too, may be waiting to sell your home. I do feel like you're going to get answers or offers very quickly. So expect to be going very quickly. It is going to go through. For some of you, there are definitely a lot of issues dealing with vehicles or pipes, or maybe it's your muffler. A lot of different situations going on with that. So be careful with your vehicles. For others of you, it feels like when you go into work, you're feeling like everybody around you kind of acts like they know something, but that is just your paranoia thinking that they do, but they actually don't really know anything. So whatever that means to you or whoever that's for, they don't know anything. But if your face acts like there's something, then they're going to read your face and go from there. So you're the one who's giving out the secret. Okay, talk to you all later. Have a great day. This was your daily.